I'm here again, y'all. Need to get this money out. I need to get this money out. So, I know what y'all need to do. Go like, comment, subscribe, follow. So let's just, chit chat about some stuff. And just share y'all point of view on what I'm saying. So, it's this kid that's called JB. That's all on the internet. That's allegedly artistic, but he's being very physical violence to his mom. And I feel like, we as the people allow these hospitals to diagnose our kids with certain stuff and put them on medication, and then they start to react to the medication and lashing out. And as a parent, we are afraid to discipline our kids because there's no way that a child with autistic could sit up here and put his hands on his parent and beat on his parent, and that's supposed to be okay with society. That would never be okay. Because I feel like if you treat a person like they have a disability, then they going to start acting like they have a disability. I feel like when you treat a person with a disability like they normal, talk to them like they normal, discipline them like they normal, then, they're going to get it in their head. But we have to learn to stop, we have to learn to start holding our kids responsible for their actions, because nobody in the world have a disability and don't know right from wrong. Everybody know right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what they doing. Like, we got to start holding our kids responsible. And we got to stop recording everything, because you should never be on live and your child is putting their hands on you, beating on you, and you on live. You know what I'm saying? And, people that have kids that's autistic, that dealing with their kids, they want to show the world their life, but sometimes the world don't even need to know what's going on in your life, because the opinion that you're looking for might not be the opinion that the world had for you. Because a lot of people saying that JB would have had BTA all day. And that's the problem. The mom was like too calm in the video, just allowing him to beat on her, kick on her, spit on her. Man, it's just crazy. But the world had come to, the world is at a point where you discipline your kids. People feel like that was wrong. They want to call protective service. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel as though like you shouldn't discipline your kids. No, all kids need to be disciplined. If anybody feel as though they want to call CPS, DFS, or whatever they feel as though they want to call them, they say, then let it be. But no child should be up here disrespecting no adult. No child should be kicking no adult. No child should be spitting on no adult. Kids know what they do. And then as parents, we got to stop being these kids' friends. These kids are not our friends. They are our kids. We got to learn to be parents and not kids. Not saying that we got to put fear in our kids' hearts and all that stuff like that, but we got to start to normalize and disciplining our kids because kids will embarrass you. Because what they would do in the house, they would do outside the house if you allow it. My hair is so dry. People will allow things to happen if, as growing up, the sage to be what's done in the house is done in the house, but what's done outside, it's totally different. You know what I'm saying? That means if you allow your kids to disrespect you in the house, imagine what they would do when you get outside. Or imagine what your child what they would do when they outside. I mean, you don't have control of what your kids do outside, but when when you and your kids are together outside and they being disrespectful, ain't nobody gonna tolerate that, you know. And that's what's wrong with the world because these parents don't want to discipline these kids, and then when somebody discipline the kids for the parents got a problem with that. So it's like we gotta allow you to let your kids disrespect us. No, we don't. And sometimes the parents need to be disciplined right along with the kids. But I need to get more views. I need to get more likes. You know one thing I learned? It's not easy being a content creator. It's not easy. You just gotta just push that button, go live, and just start talking. Because it's not easy being a content creator. It's so hard because you gotta get your audience. You gotta meet your audience. And then you really do need to have a niche when you're doing content creator because content creator could be so hard, so complicated, so frustrated. You're gonna always talk to yourself before you start talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy to me. Because it's like, man, it's the people on this internet, but you don't get no views or, you don't get no comment, no nothing like that. But I just been, I feel like lately, I just been losing myself. Like I've been really having a deep conversation with myself because in the conversation I've been having with myself is like, why is God punishing me for something that I never asked for? I feel like I'm being punished for everything. I feel like when I ask God for stuff that I never get it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when God see me doing stuff, he don't ever meet me halfway or open up doors for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like real disappointed because it's like, where's my support at if I'm doing the stuff? You know what I'm saying? And I mean that by saying that, like, this is my second goal for me because I'm in a crisis and I've been, doing what I'm supposed to do as far to GoFundMe, but it's nobody acknowledging my GoFundMe. No one is reaching out to support my GoFundMe. Like it's no type of support. And it's just crazy. Like it hurts to know that you're alone in life. And you gotta figure this stuff out by yourself because there's no help. This is why I feel like, people have social media and they have all these followers and all these people on their page and they willing to support them, but who supports you when you and you're down and you need the help? You know what I'm saying? Life is just crazy. I don't know. It's rough out here. It's definitely rough out here. Then I see they close the state down again. Like, what is going on? Like, nobody asks to live this like this. Nobody asks. Every time you turn around, they tearing down the state. They closing the state down for this. They closing the state down for that. Like, why is they messing with people money, people jobs? Like, people ain't got bills to pay and the family to take care of. Like, this is like so heartbreaking. Because it's really people out here they harming and not really helping, you know what I'm saying? So the state gets shut down. I mean, people don't get paid. Like, people ain't got bills and mortgages and kids and a family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is a fucked up world that we live in. And then it's fucked up because y'all put that man in office and made the fucking world worse. And now we like in World War 26. Like, just crazy. Everything is so high. The food is high, the gas is high, the electric is high. Everything is fucking high. The rent is high. Like, and we got 2 more years to deal with. Y'all have 2 more years to deal with this shit because it's just ludicrous. I would never vote for somebody like that. And I see, and that's probably why a lot of people don't vote because they feel that they're like, if I vote, then, you know, my vote don't matter. And if I vote, ain't nothing going to change. And I voted, and look, everything is worse. Nothing got better. Nothing is getting better. So it's like it's crazy to me. But anyway, y'all, just go and run up these comments, run up these likes. Like, help me get to this bag. Like, so drained out. But on that note, blessings to all. Love and light.